If you're watching this video, it's likely that you're considering having a procedure done, and perhaps you're in the process of finding a provider that best fits your needs. I can tell you from my own personal experience that you've come to the right place. I met Dr. Daniel and his team back in summer of 2018 after spending about 2 years researching a procedure that I wanted to have done. During that 2 years of research, which was mainly online, I always found myself talking myself out of having the procedure, either based on misinformation I found online or not feeling comfortable asking the questions that I needed to ask. So one day I finally picked up the phone and just decided to call. And boy, am I glad I did. Immediately upon talking to staff and meeting Hillary and Carrie and Dr. Daniel, I felt at ease. They're caring, knowledgeable, patient, professional, and most importantly to me, they're compassionate, and they're compassionate about their patients. They want you to feel comfortable. They want you to ask questions. They want to help you. And so for me, that was so incredibly important. Going into my consultation, I was nervous. Let's face it, our bodies are very personal, sensitive subjects, especially when you're going to be asking pretty personal questions to people that you've just recently met. And they put me at ease. They have a very caring, nurturing way about them that my fear started to dissipate. And as soon as I left my consultation, I knew not only did I want the surgery, but I knew there was nobody else I would want to do it other than Dr. Daniel and his team. So I think it was the very next day I called and I set up the surgery date for October. And so between the consultation and the surgery date, we stayed in contact. I would email, I would place phone calls, I would send them articles with something I might have found online and wanted to get their professional opinion on. And I always felt comfortable doing that. I never felt as though I was bothering them. And I truly feel that they wanted to help me. And so I always received very accurate, helpful, understandable information back from them. So when it came to my surgery day itself, I had no fear. I knew that I was in the very best hands possible, and I was 100% at peace. I didn't have any concerns, and I was ready. So right from the prep that morning, surgery prep, through to when I was discharged, everything went far better than I ever could have expected. And the same is true with my recovery. I had been worried about recovery because I knew it wasn't a really easy procedure, and I knew that there'd be some discomfort and some pain medication, and I worried about what would happen with my work and my family life and all of those things. And all of that worrying was really for nothing. I do feel as though because Dr. Daniel takes so much time and precaution in making sure that his patients are comfortable both before, during, and after surgery, that the recovery was very smooth. So my only regret in the process is that I hadn't done it sooner. So if you're considering a procedure and you're nervous or you don't know where to turn, just pick up the phone and call. You'll be happy that you did. Dr. Daniel and his staff, it changed my life. And I've told them that, but I don't think I can ever fully express my sincere gratitude to them. So I wish you well in your process. Best of luck.